Well, it's spooky season right now, but actually in certain parts of the 517, it's actually haunted all year long.
And that's why we wanted to get a tour of ourselves to hear about the haunts that are happening.
Well, we made it to our first spooky spot on the tour. And of course, we had to find Rilo, who's our tour guide this afternoon. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, we're excited because, anytime we're dealing with any of the spooky sense, we need a tour guide, not only to give us background, but for safety, right? And I know that you're kind of dressed as a ghost that we may come across potentially. Who are you dressed as?
Oh, I am dressed as the lady in white, but on this segment, we will not be visiting the building. I'm telling you about her so that you want to come and see which building she's in and learn more about Lansing's haunted history.
Okay. Well, what was it about Lansing's haunted history that really got you excited and want to get involved with these tours?
Oh, I just love how it's all interconnected because each story represents a time in Lansing's history. So for example, the Masonic building we're in front of today was opened in 1924 and served the Freemason Society. The Freemasons, of course, are a secret society, and there's all sorts of rumors about what may have happened in this building.
Can you give us a little bit of a tease of maybe one of those rumors that happened in this building?
Some people have reported seeing dark figures in the windows, even when the building was vacant for about 10 years after Cooley Law School moved in, occupied the building for about 30 years and then moved out. People will report seeing figures in the buildings when the building was vacant. And the most prominent rumor is the hooded figure rumor. The hooded figure is a figure that is said to be an entity from another dimension that maybe the Freemasons summoned during their time in this building. When Cooley Law School occupied this building, faculty, staff, students, and people staying here late at night would report an apparition of a dark hooded figure walking around the hallways. And whenever they tried to approach it, it would disappear. And some people suggest it may be an otherworldly figure that was summoned and then stayed attached to the building.
Oh my goodness, and the fact that we are only scratching the surface here of what's inside. Now, Nicole and I are terrified of this here, but what else have you heard from other people who come here and they stop at this place right here and they get excited about these things? What are some of their responses?
Oh, most recent history. So this building was proposed as the new Lansing City Hall. I thought it was approved, but I learned recently while doing the research and studying for this tour that the approval did not go through. And so I wonder, was it because the building is just really hard to maintain and it's an old building and the cost of renovations would be too much? Or did Mayor Shore see something spookier than low voter turnout?
Questions that need answers.
I know, because when you do these tours, I'm sure a lot of people have the opportunity to ask these questions. What has been some of the most surprising things that you've been doing with these tours that you've come across?
Ooh, the most surprising thing. There are EMF detectors tour guests can rent, and I had one little girl rent one last night, and she was able to pick up some activity right around this building.
And the fact that this is only stop one here on this haunted tour, I think we're ready for the next one. But until then,
should I put my hood up?
As well? Well, I don't have one, but you know what? Let's link arms, everybody. And let's head on over to stop two.
Let's head on over. Here we are at Capital Bank Tower, aka Boji Tower.
Ooh, what happens here at Boji Tower?
At Boji Tower, this building first opened in 1931, and back then it was called Capital Bank Tower. The nickname for it was also Olds Tower, which is named after Ransom Eli Olds, the gentleman who started the Oldsmobile vehicle company right here in Lansing. Wow. And many of the ghost stories in Lansing revolve around him and his company.
Really? And don't you like how all of these different stories, they all find a way to be intertwined with one another?
They do.
Yes, because I feel like it's the roots of Lansing, our history, and then that's how maybe there are those reappearances that we see from time to time.
Oh my goodness, well, Lansing has truly shown us to be how haunted it is. And hey, turns Yep, there might be a lot more ghosts around here than we actually realize. But if we want to join one of these tours, how should we prepare?
Yes, you can go visit usghostadventures.com, and they have tours all over the country, not just in Lansing. And of course, if you want to see the Lansing tour, you find Lansing. You book tickets for adults, children, and youth. Children under 6 are free, and then children are 17, adults are $26. And of course, you can book a tour, starts promptly at 8 p.m. every night, and the tours actually go year-round.
Wow, okay. So obviously, in those colder months, we better bundle up as well.
Bundle up for spine-tingling fun.